Thank you very much for those succinct remarks. Renho-san.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。
Good afternoon, everyone.
この場所は3週間ぶりでしょうか。
So I was here 3 weeks ago too.
3週間前にもたっぷりと私の思いというものを語らせていただきましたが、
And 3 weeks ago, I was given the chance to talk deeply about my feelings and policies and ideas.
改めて前原誠司さん、玉木雄一郎さん、3人で代表選挙が始まりましたので、私の思いをもう一度語らせていただきます。
But since the party's presidential elections have started with Mr. Maehara, Mr. Tamaki, and myself as candidates, so I would like to once again take this opportunity to talk about my policy and ideas.
日本の政治家として最大の日本の政治課題だと思うのは人口減少です。
As Japanese politicians, I think the greatest challenges that Japan faces is the decreasing population.
子供が減って働く世代も減ってくる時代に入りました。
We have entered the era where the children are becoming fewer and there are less number of people working.
その速度はものすごく先進国の中でも速い。
And the speed of that process is far greater than other industrialized societies.
2040年、2050年には日本の基礎自治体の3割から4割が人がいなくなるという試算が国から出ています。
According to government estimates, by 2040 or 2050, in 30 to 40% of the local municipalities, there will be no one living there.
持続可能な国家を続けるためにも、次世代に大きな再分配を振り分けていきたいと思っています。
In order to ensure that Japan will be a viable country, we would like to redistribute the wealth to future generations.
教育、福祉、働き方の安定、次の世代へ投資をすることが、この子たちが大人になった時に納税者になると確信しています。
So, by investing in the future generations, in education, in welfare, and the stability of work, that will ensure that these people will be the taxpayers in the future.
そのために民進党のすべての仲間の専門性、能力を結集して、今の政権に対峙する、選択してもらえる民進党を作りたいと考えています。
For that purpose, I would like to garner all the talents and the expertise that we have within the DPJ so that we can be a party of choice for the people so that we can stand against the LDP.
Thank you very much. Mr. Tamaki.
はい。皆さんこんにちは。
Good afternoon, everyone.
玉木雄一郎です。
My name is Yuichiro Tamaki.
私は民進党を根っこから変えるために出馬をしました。
I ran for this election in order to change drastically from the bottom of the DPJ.
野党に転落してから長いスランプが続いています。
Since we became the opposition party, we have been in a long doldrum for these past years.
国民の私たちに対する信頼は回復していません。国民の私たちに対する信頼は回復していません。
We have not been able to recover the people's trust in us.
もう一度国民から信頼される政党にするためには、私のようなものが、私今当選3回47歳ですけれども、そうした新しい顔が代表になって党を大きく変えることが最も国民に変化を分かっていただける、象徴的な 姿になると思っています。
In order to regain trust of the people in our party, I think it's important that a younger generation like myself, I'm now serving my third terms, and I'm 47 years old. The younger persons like me will become the party's president as a new face of the party and implement the major reforms of the party. I think that is the easiest way for the people to understand that the party has changed. So there is this symbolic significance.
安倍政権が進めてきているアベノミクスは、当初の期待がもうすでに消え去ってしまったと思っています。
The expectations in the Abenomics that has been promoted by the Abe government has already gone away.
そんな中で信頼できる代替案、オルタナティブを示す政党の存在が今こそ求められています。
And this is exactly the time when a party is needed which can propose reliable alternatives.
私は政策の柱として今約5兆円 GDP1% の子ども子育て教育の予算を倍増させて10兆円にするという政策を掲げています。
One of the main pillars of my policy is to double the budget for children and the children's education and child rearing, which currently stands at 5 trillion yen or 1% of GDP.
これによって教育の完全無償化を目指したいと思います。
By doing so, I would like to aim at the completely free education.
そのために新しいタイプの国債、私たちはこれを私は子ども国債と呼んでいますが、これを年間5兆円、20年間で100兆円発行するということを合わせて提案しています。
And in order to finance that, I'm proposing the initiation of a new type of national bond, which I call the children's bond, of 5 trillion yen per year and 100 trillion in 20 years.
これ2つの目的から、合理性があると思っているのは、まずは財政政策として、年間5兆円の特に子ども子育て世帯の経済負担の軽減につながるので、消費が5兆円分増えることが期待されます。
And I think there are two reasons supporting this policy. One of them is that by providing 5 trillion yen per year, in order to lessen the burden of the households who have children and the child-rearing households, and that will release the more power to consume things.
2つ目の目的は、日本の最大の構造問題である人口減少問題に対して有効な解決策となり、日本の潜在成長率の向上につながると信じています。
And second reason to support the proposal is that it's going to be very effective in addressing the population decrease, which is the biggest structural challenges facing Japan. And I think this will contribute to improving the potential growth.
新しい政策を新しい政党で進めることによって再び政権に挑みたいと思っています。
So by putting forward the new policies under the new party, we would like to regain the administration and the government back to our party.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tamaki. Okay, we'll go to questions. We've got 45 minutes, so we'll fit in as many as we can. Just a couple of reminders. As is our custom, we will give priority to working journalists. We'll begin with working journalists who are regular members, professional members of the club. If you're in another membership category, then please just hold on. We will get to you if we can, but regular working members of the press will get first priority. Secondly, as usual, please no speeches. Keep your questions succinct. If people ramble or go off the point, the chair may politely ask you to wrap it up or even to sit down. I don't want to do that. Please, as usual, identify yourselves by name, affiliation, and make it clear to whom, to which of our guests your question is addressed. So, who would like to ask the first question? Isabel.
Isabel Reynolds from Bloomberg. Thanks very much for your remarks. I'd like to ask what you think of the Abe administration's policy on defence and security, and how your own policy would differ from that.
Is that for all three of our guests?
はい。その現在の安倍政権の防衛安全保障政策についてどういうふうに思われますか。そしてご自分であればどのように異なった政策を打ち出そうとお考えでしょうか。お三人さんにです。
Why don't we start with Renhoさん。
はい。特に昨今の日本においては北朝鮮の許し難い暴挙が度重なっておりますので、ここにおいては現政権と与党も野党もない日本の意思として両院がしっかりと非難決議を行う、あるいは日本の独自の制裁、六角協議の解散への主張、そして国連安保理を通じたしっかりとした国際社会としてこうした暴挙には向き合っていくんだという姿勢を示す、ここは変わりがありません。ただ他方で
Yes, recently there have been repeated outrageous acts conducted by the North Korea. And on this point, there is no opposition party or ruling party. We are unified in our stance as Japan. And that is why we have been adopting the resolution of condemnation in both houses. And Japan also should do the sanctions on our own. And we should also call for the resumption of the six-party talks. And also we should maintain the stringent stance towards North Korea as the international society.
優先されるのは領域警備法案。
And what has to be prioritized is this Territorial Security Act bill that we are proposing.
周辺事態法案。
And also this bill on the contingencies in the areas in the vicinity of Japan.
PKO 改正法案。
And also the PKO amendment to the PKO Act.
私たちが昨年すでに提出している法案の必要性が一段と高まっていると感じています。これは今の政権と大きな違いです。
And I feel that the necessity for all these bills that we proposed last year is even more relevant now, and that is the difference from the policies of the ruling government.
Okay, thanks. Mr. Tamaki.
はい。私、安倍政権の安全保障政策については、近くの防衛が不十分になる一方、地理的に遠くのことに巻き込まれる可能性を高めているのではないかと懸念しています。
As for the security policy of the Abe government, I'm concerned that the current policies are insufficient in terms of the defense in the nearby places, whereas there are possibilities that Japan is involved in the conflicts in faraway places.
特に近くでいうとミサイル防衛、これは、北朝鮮からのミサイルが発射が相次いでいますが、現在のミサイル防衛で正しく迎撃できるのかということの不安、もう一つは離島防衛が本当にきちんとできるのかという不安です。
In terms of the defense in the nearby places, one of the concerns is about the missile defense. And as you know, North Korea has been conducting the missile launches recently, one after another. And so there is a concern about our ability to counter the missile attacks from other countries, and also the defense of the remote islands.
その一方で、特に安保法制の施行によって他国、とりわけ米国に関係する戦争に巻き込まれる、引きずり込まれるという懸念を感じています。
On the other hand, in the faraway places, I'm particularly concerned about the possibility of Japan being dragged into the wars conducted by other countries, especially the United States.
Thank you. Mr. Maihara, your turn.
皆さんご承知の通り、防衛政策というのは防衛大綱、そしてそれに基づく5年ごとの中期防衛力整備計画、そして毎年毎年の防衛予算というものから成り立っております。
As you know, the security defense is composed, first of all, the outline of the defense plan, which informs the 5-year review of the midterm review of the defense systems, and the annual budget for the defense.
我々の政権の時に、前の自民党の基盤的防衛力整備計画、英語でおっしゃるの難しい文字なんがすみませんが、基盤的防衛力整備計画から、動的防衛力というものに移行して、それがベースに今もなっているということにおいては、大きな方向性というものは、それほど違わないと思います。
And when we were in the government, we changed the LDP's defense plan, which was called the Basic Defense Capability Development Plan, to the more mobile defense capability development plan. And that new plan is still a basis for the current defense development plan. So in that sense, there is not a major difference between us and LDP.
それと同時に、日本の周辺に対してどういう問題意識を持っているかということについては、北朝鮮のミサイル核開発、そして、中国の海洋進出、そして、世界では不安定な地域が広がりつつあるというその現状認識でもそれほど大きな違いはないと思います。
And in terms of how we view the situation surrounding Japan, for instance, the North Korea's missile and nuclear development, and China's inroads into the oceans, and also the expanding areas of anxiety in different parts of the world, I don't think there is much difference in terms of the perception and how we see those situations.
また日米同盟関係が極めて重要であるということも、同じ認識だと思いますけれども、しかし安全保障法制については大きく見解をことにしている。それはお二人の候補者が述べられたように、我々は近くはよりしっかりと対応する、遠くは抑制的にという真逆をやっているのが今の自民党政権だというふうに思っています。
And we also think that the Japan-U.S. security alliance is very important, is crucial, and there is no difference on that front. However, when it comes to the more specific defense policies for places near Japan, there is a big difference. As already two colleagues of mine have already touched upon, our position is that we should develop more of our defense systems for nearby places, but we should exercise restraint for faraway places. So in that sense, what the LDP is now pursuing is quite opposite of our policy.
Okay, thank you. Who would like to ask the next question? Okay, we'll go to Anthony next.
Anthony Rowley, Singapore Business Times. Staying with the security situation, Mr. Abe often reminds us that the security environment surrounding Japan is becoming more severe. Do you think this is going to have the impact of uniting the country behind Mr. Abe and behind the LDP? Or do you think possibly that there may be a perception that the government's own attitude, a more, not exactly confrontational, but more assertive attitude, is part of the problem, and therefore it will make the government less popular?
I assume that's for everyone, Anthony. For all three. Yeah.
シンガポールビジネスタイムズです。やはり安保問題についてなんですけれども、安倍政権の安倍政権はですね、たびたび日本を取り巻く安全保障の環境がより厳しくなっているというふうに強調されていますけれども、このことが安倍政権のもと、あるいは自民党政権のもとに国民を団結させるということに関して何か問題を提示していると思われますでしょうか。それとも政権自体が非常に対立的といいますか、アグレッシブな態度を取っているということ自体がその問題となっているというふうにお考えでしょうか。
Mr. Tamaki, could you start?
ある面、そういった面もあると思いますね。やはり旧民主党政権の安全保障政策については、国民の皆さんが不安を感じたというのも一面あったと思います。だから逆に、安倍政権にこういった厳しい安全保障環境なら安倍政権あるいは自民党を応援しようということのインセンティブの一つになっているとは思います。
Yes, that can be said to a certain extent, I think. In the former government of DPJ, I think that the people felt some anxiety over a security situation, and that is why in the tough security environment surrounding Japan, the people tend to support Abe government or the LDP government.
だからこそ我々はしっかりとした安全保障についての考えをまとめて示す必要があると思います。合わせて、例えばじゃあ安倍政権になって本当に抑止力が高まっているのかという冷静な分析が必要だと思っています。例えば、尖閣諸島をはじめとしたその領海あるいは接続水域に過去最高の船が来ているということもですね、本当に抑止力が高まっているのか、安倍政権の下で冷静な分析が必要だと思います。
And that is all the more why that we have to put forward our own security ideas and policies. That's very important. However, at the same time, we have to analyze whether the deterrence has been improved under the Abe administration. For example, take the case of the Senkaku Islands and the waters surrounding Senkaku Islands and Japan. There is a record number of foreign vessels entering into those waters. So I wonder whether the deterrence is really improving under Abe government. That has to be analyzed, I think.
Okay, thank you. Maehara-san.
北朝鮮のミサイル発射、度重なるミサイル発射、そして間隔が短くなっている核実験、そしてまた中国の海洋進出、特に仲裁裁判所が根拠なしといった南シナ海のいわゆる九段線における振る舞い、あるいは東シナ海において一方的に防空識別圏を設定する、こういう動きについては極めて問題意識を持っているということについては共通の認識をこれは与野党関係なく持ちうるんだろうと思います。
North Korea has been repeating the missile launches and also the interval between the nuclear testings has become shorter recently. On the other hand, China, we have, for example, China's behavior in the South China Sea, especially around the 9 dotted line areas, which is against the judgment of the Court of Arbitration. That is another source of concern. And also, their behavior in the East China Sea is also a concern. For example, setting up the unilateral air defense identification zone. So on these issues, I think both ruling parties and the opposition parties can share the same concern.
そういった問題意識を持つ国々と協力をしながら、ゲームチェンジャーに対して、しっかりと話をするということは大事なことながらも、少し私はやはり特に中国に対する対話というものについてはもっと積極的に行っていてもいいのではないかという気はいたします。
So Japan should promote the cooperation with the like-minded countries who can share the same concerns as ours, and try to talk to the game changers, which I think is very important, especially for China. I think we can be more active in trying to pursue the dialogues with China.
特に靖国参拝を行ったことによる、韓国、中国への歴史問題の抵抗感、拒否感から長らくこういった国々との密接な連携が取れていないということは、私は大きな問題ではなかったかという気がいたします。
Especially because of the politicians and the ministers' visits to the Yasukuni Shrine has caused a lot of anxieties and the sense of refusal from China and South Korea over the history issues. And that prevented the Japan to pursue more collaborative relationships with those countries, which I think was a big problem for Japan.
Thank you, and Renho-san.
はい。安倍総理の防衛、その外交のスタイルについて、国民の意見は大きく二分していると思います。
I think people's opinion over Prime Minister Abe's stance in security, the defense and security, as well as diplomacy, is quite divided.
それは昨年12本の法案を日本で束ねて通された安保法制について。
That is especially true to the security bills, which were composed of 2 bills, but actually those 2 bills combined 12 different bills.
憲法との関係で、それは認められないという国民の声は高まりました。
And there was an increasing voice from the people that, they will not accept it because of the relationship with the Constitution.
他方でその声を受け止めきれていない弱い野党・民進党という現実があることも認めなければいけません。
On the other hand, we have to admit that the opposition parties and the Democratic Party has been weak because we could not really absorb those voices of concern from the people.
現実的な防衛政策を民進党は訴えて支持を得る必要があります。
So Democratic Party should put forward realistic defense policies and seek the support of the people.
特に離島防衛、
especially regarding the defense of remote islands.
つい先ほど閉会した中国での G20 で安倍総理は中国に対して毅然とした姿勢で我が国の離島領海に対する艦船の領海侵犯に 意見を主張されました。
In the G20 summit, which was just closed in China, the Prime Minister Abe told the Chinese counterpart in a very decisive way, warning against the incursions into the Japanese waters by Chinese vessels.
その姿勢は支持をしますが、
And I support that stance.
その直後にやはり我が国の領海侵犯が中国の船によって繰り返されています。
But immediately after that, there have been a repeated incursion into the Japanese territorial waters by Chinese vessels.
北朝鮮の暴走を止めるためにも、やはりキーはもちろん日米関係は基軸にあったとしても中国との関係、我々はここをもう少し丁寧に重視していくべきだと主張します。
In order to stop the runaway North Korean behaviors, the key rests with China. Although it is still the base for our diplomacy will be the Japan-U.S. security alliance, but still the relationship with China holds the key to solve the issues.
Okay, next question from Motoko.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Motoko Rich with the New York Times. Thank you for taking my questions. This is actually directed at Renho-san. Besides the very considerable symbolic weight your election would represent if you become leader of the Democratic Party as a woman, are there other things that you plan to do to advance the cause and equality of women in Japan as a policy point?
ニューヨークタイムズです。蓮舫さんにお伺いします。もしも代表に選ばれたならば、初めての女性の党首ということになるわけなんですけれども、もしそうなった暁には今おっしゃった事柄を別として、そのどのような形で日本の女性のためになる政策をやっていこうというふうにお考えでしょうか。
まず大前提として初の女性党首に選ばれるために手を挙げました。
To begin with, I ran for these elections in order to become the first leader of Democratic Party, female leader, I mean.
二大政党を目指す野党第一党として私が選ばれたらそれだけで可能性は広がると思っています。女性の皆様方に。
If I'm elected the president of the biggest opposition party, which is aiming towards the two-party system to be established in Japan, then that is the first step for Japanese women.
女性同士でも差異が設けられている税制の平等。
Even among women, there are differences in terms of the taxation system.
あるいは選択的夫婦別姓など今まさに変えてほしいと女性が思っておられる現実的なものから提案をしていきたいと思います。
So I hope I would like to put forward the proposals from realistic issues that women want change. For example, this taxation system as well as this choice for a couple to choose their own surname.
あとそうした声をやはり代弁できる女性議員を増やしたいと思います。
Also, I'd like to increase the number of female parliamentarians who can represent such voices.
Thank you. Jimbo-san.
ビジネスの神保です。日本語で質問します。いろいろいい政策を言ってられると思うんですが、今民進党の一番大きな問題はその言っていることがですね、なかなか本気にされないというか聞いてもらえない。河野代表選も必ずしもそれほど大きなニュースになってないように私は印象を持っています。そこで質問なんですが、なぜ民進党は、政権降りてから3年以上経つのにいまだに本気にされないのか、聞いてもらえないのか、そして自分が代表になれば、聞いてもらえるようにするためにこう変える、これを変える、 というものがあれば、あるいはこのまま政策を訴えていけばいつかは風向きが変わって聞いてもらえるようになるとお考えなのか、その辺を、できればお三方にお願いします。
My name is Jimbo. So the Democratic Party has a very good set of policies. However, 3 years after becoming the opposition party, still the Democratic Party is not taken seriously by people, or your policies are not listened to by the people. The question is, why do you think it is so? And the second question is, what would you like to do, what you would like to change in order for the party to be taken more seriously by people? Or do you think that if you continue appealing to the people about the policies that you have, then someday the situation will change?
I assume that's for all of our guests, so we'll start with Maehara-san.
やっぱり2009年の政権交代に対する期待が高かった分、その我々の失敗に対する失望、怒りというものがまだまだ尾を引いているんだろうと思います。
There were heightened expectations about the Democratic Party to become the government in 2009, and that is all the more why there was, the disappointment and even anger over our failures, and that still continues to this day, I think.
党の立て直しは私は2つあると思ってまして、一つは旧民主党にいた人間はすべてパージするということが一つだと思います。
I think there are two ways of rebuilding the party. One is to purge everyone who belonged to the former Democratic Party of Japan.
私はそれは現実的ないと思っていて、やはり、その3年3ヶ月の反省、なんで我々は信頼を失ったのか。私は、人の好き嫌いで政治を行ったこと、党がバラバラだったこと、間違った政治主導をしていたこと、そしてやると言っていた政策ができなかった、嘘つきだと思われていること、そして何よりも日本をどういう国家にしたいかというビジョンに欠けていたということ、この反省に基づいて、再スタートをしない限りは、新たな私は人が変わっても、新たな信頼は生まれてこないと思います。
But of course, that's not realistic. So what we need to do is to really reflect on what happened during 3 years and 3 months while we were in the government, and where we made mistakes. There was a lack of leadership in the party, and the policies we couldn't implement, and that's why we were deemed as liars from the people. And without having such deep soul searching, I don't think the party can be reborn and rebuilt. So I really think that we should do that, even if people changes, but without having this deep soul searching of the party, we cannot be reborn.
Okay, that's a very honest answer. Renho-san.
はい、大きく2つ理由があります。
There are two major reasons for that.
一つは、私は特に行政刷新担当大臣をしたのでよくわかりました。
And one of the reasons I understood it very well because I was serving as the Minister for Government Revitalization.
でき得ない財源が確保できると間違った約束をしました。
We made a wrong promise that we'll be able to secure the finances while in reality we cannot.
これは猛省をします。
And this requires a lot of soul searching on our part.
もう一つは政策ではなくて組織として所属議員をきちんとガバナンスできませんでした。
And another aspect is not about policy, but about the organization of the party. We couldn't we couldn't hold a tight grip on the parliamentarians that belong to the party. Our governance was insufficient.
私はこの2点を克服します。
And I'm going to overcome these 2 points.
ただ、昨年、最も旧民主党がまとまらないと言われた政府への対案。
But last year, the alternatives to the government, on which it was said that the Democratic Party will never be able to unite around.
安保法案の対案ではまとまりました。
But about the alternatives to the security bills, we were able to unite ourselves.
少しずつ克服をしてきています。
So we have been able to overcome this point gradually.
最大の問題は、
But the greatest challenge
我々はまとまると報道されません。
is that when we are united, we are not reported.
バラバラだと報道されます。
And when we are disunited, then the people will report about it.
まとまったことが報道されるような代表になりたいと思います。
So I want to be the president of the party where the unity of the party will be reported in the media.
ぜひ皆様方のご協力をお願いします。
I'd like to seek your cooperation in this regard.
Thank you very much. Big ambitions. Mr. Tamaki, what do you think?
はい。新しいリーダーが新しい政策を改革案を訴えることで変化の熱意を示すことしかないと思います。
I think it's up to showing the people the enthusiasm of the changes that we are aspiring to by having a new leader and by having new policies and the reform ideas.
私は幸いにも幸か不幸か民主党時代の大臣経験もありません。
Luckily or unluckily, I didn't serve as a minister while the DPJ was in government.
そうした私たちの新しい世代が党の中でイニシアチブを取っていくことが最も国民の皆さんに民進党の変化の覚悟を分かっていただく一番の近道だと信じています。
I think that the new generations taking the initiatives within the party is the fastest way to show to the people the determination, the level of determination for changes of the party.
Okay, thank you. On to our next question. Haruko.
Haruko Watanabe, HKW Media Report. I'd like to ask three of you very short, basic human question. Maehara-san, you call yourself imported Kyoto people, and Kyoto people used to honor elders. What do you comment? Do you find Mr. Okuda boring? This is a question to you. And then Leon-san, you repeated very recently you are Japanese. And as a respectable Japanese, have you changed your observation of Mr. Okada? That's your question. And for Tamaki-san, my third question is, having this kind of superficial, dispute, this actually spread over media and hindered serious discussion over those most policymakers' issues and strategic issues. How do you comment on this silly dispute? And media said, courtesy pays, rudeness ruins. This is a basic of rule between media and the politicians. No, it's United States. It was listed in the desk book of School of Journalism in Missouri, which happened to be the first school of journalism in the world. Please. Thank you very much.
はい、お三人の方に順次質問です。まず前原さんに、前原さんは、輸入京都人というふうにご自分をおっしゃっているようなんですけれども、岡田さんについて、つまらない方だというふうに思われますか。蓮舫さんは、最近たびたびご自分は日本人であるというふうにおっしゃっておられますけれども、その良識のある日本人として、この岡田さんに関してのこのご見識というのは変えられましたでしょうか。それから玉木さんに、最近このような非常に表層的な問題をめぐってたびたびこの代表性に関してメディアで取り上げられており、そのためにもっと非常に大事な戦略的政策的な問題に関する真剣な議論というものが妨げられているというふうに感じておりますけれども、それについてはどのようにお考えでしょうか。
Thank you for those questions. So, Mr. Maihara, it's a very simple yes/no question. Is Mr. Okada boring?
その前にですね、イエス・ノーで答える前に、京都ではですね、京都で3代100年住まなければ地の人間と認められないということを言ってるわけです。最近来た人ねって言われる。3代100年住んでなければいけない。
5代。
我々は3代100年と言っております。はい。
Before answering to your question, whether it's yes or no, I just make a comment about this Kyoto people. In Kyoto, we say that you are recognized genuinely as Kyoto people if you lived for 3 generations and for 100 years. And so that's what she was referring to, I think.
そして、3代100年以上住んでいる人間は地の人間、地面の地ですね、地の人間、そして、その3代100年に満たない方を入り人というんですね。それでインポーティッドとおっしゃったんだと思いますけど、入り人という言い方をするのが京都であります。
So those people who have lived in Kyoto for 3 generations and over 100 years are the rooted people rooted in Kyoto, whereas those who have not lived for 3 generations, 100 years, are called iribito, or the people who entered to live in Kyoto. So that's why I think the imported Kyoto people at the term was used.
例えばですね、戦後というと皆さん方第二次世界大戦思い出されると思うんですが、京都は数百年の歴史のあるお店が結構ありますが、例えば応仁の乱の後にできたのを戦後と言ったりですね、あるいは我々はまだ歴史がありませんというのは鳥羽伏見の戦い、それは明治維新を戦後と言ったりするような、そういった伝統的なお店があるということを、ちょっとご紹介しておきます。
So in Kyoto, for example, there are many stores which have long histories, and when you say post-war, normally you refer to in Japan the Second World War, but the people in Kyoto would probably refer to the conflict in Onin or some. Or the people may be talking about the Meiji Restoration, the post-Meiji Restoration era.
で、私の両親は鳥取でございますので、私は入り人です。
And since my parents come from Tottori Prefecture, so I am a iribito or imported Kyoto person.
すみません、前置きがなくなって、岡田さん、私は代表の間、維新との合流、そしてまた、参議院での野党共闘、そして3年前より議席が伸ばされたということで、立派な功績を残されたと思っています。
As for Mr. Okada, as a leader, he made significant achievements, including the the merger with the members of the Ishin party, and also the this collaborative relationship among the opposition parties at the time of the House of Councillors elections, and increasing the seats in the upper house. So I think he made significant results.
Thank you for that answer. Renho-san.
2004年の私の初当選の時の代表も岡田代表でした。
In 2004, when I was first elected as a member of the Diet, Mr. Okada was also the party at that time, our party leader at that time.
今回の代表選の直前まで代表を務めている岡田さんも近くでお支えしました。
And I was supporting the Mr. Okada and his leadership up until the this presidential elections, because he was the leader just immediately before the election process.
この12年間変わらぬ安定感、変わらぬ知識への要求、ものすごく真面目な姿勢、すべてにおいて学ばせていただきました。そういう素晴らしいリーダーだと思ってます。
And for the last 12 years, I learned a lot from Mr. Okada in terms of the leadership, and also the his incessant desire for acquiring more knowledge, and his honest stance and the sincerity is just outstanding.
Thank you. And Mr. Tamaki.
はい、私は皆さんの質問をシリーな質問だとは思いません。
I don't take your question. I don't think your question is very silly.
皆さんの質問によっていろんな自分たちの考えを整理することができているので、とても皆さんからの質問で鍛えられています。
Because when we get questions from you, we need to look back on our ideas, and we have to think over different issues. So I think your questions are very helpful for us.
ただもっともっと語りたいこと、もっともっと知ってもらいたいことがあります。特に経済政策、安全保障政策ですから、時間があれば喜んで取材に受けたいと思いますし、代表になった後でも特に外国特派員協会の皆さんとはですね、コミュニケーションを深く図っていきたいと考えています。
But of course, there are policies, especially the economic policies, that we would like to talk about more with you. So if we have time, so I would be happy to take interviews from you. And if I'm elected the president of the party, I would like to pursue more open and the communications and good relationship with you, especially with FCCJ.
Thanks, Mr. Tamaki. Mr. Maihara has something to add.
ちなみに京都の中で入り人の割合は1割で、失礼、入り人の割合は9割で、地の人間の割合は1割ですので、私が当選できてます。
なるほど。
By the way, the proportion of the iribito or the imported Kyoto people is 90% of all the population in Kyoto, and the rooted Kyoto people are only 10%. That's why I'm elected in the Kyoto district.
Okay, thank you very much. Look, I'm sorry to say that we are going to have to wind it up there because our guests do have to leave promptly. I'm sorry to those who didn't have a chance to ask their questions. I said to our guests earlier that whatever you think of the Democratic Party, they certainly have a record of being, and under Mr. Okada especially, of being very approachable and available to the foreign media. So whichever of our guests is victorious on Thursday, I hope that will continue. All that remains is for me to thank them. When we do, after we have given our thanks, please remain seated so that our guests can leave promptly. But please offer your thanks, and as you're doing so, I, as is our custom, will give each of them a one-year honorary membership of the FCCJ. Thank you to the candidates for the DPJ leadership.